Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Daniel Haynes, who's 35 years old, he's out of Jackman's, St. Michael. He was 27 years old when he killed someone. He killed June Knight. June Knight was an avid runner. She was on the road and she was always training for some sort of race. She was just a runner like me. I'm a road runner. I run road races almost every week. Almost every week, if I'm in a particular place and I know there's a race, I'm going to be in that race. And she was an avid runner and she was on the road that particular morning when Daniel Hayes, the police, and they do their forensics. They know if the person braked, they know if they swerved, they know. And they can tell by the markings in the road how fast the person was going. And in their case against Daniel Haynes, they're saying that he was driving in a manner and at a speed that was dangerous to the public. Okay, so in the meanwhile, June is dead. He is being represented by, let me see, Angela Mitchell Giddens, okay? And the state counsel on this particular vehicular homicide is Elisa Williams. But my question, Justice Chris Birch, he is the one who is hearing this matter. My question is, was June Knight listed as a homicide back in 2017? That's my question. Was June listed as a homicide? If you do not die from like cancer or something else that you give to yourself, anything that you give to yourself, that's on you. If someone has a hand in your demise, it's a homicide. And that's where they've pulled the rug, the wool. They have educated you just to a certain point. You do not have enough education to challenge them. You do not know what you do not know. You do not even know what you do not know. Okay, and that's what they're right on. That's what the people in Barbados that are running things, they're riding on the fact that you are ignorant in a lot of ways. You're not stupid. You're just ignorant. You're not allowed the information. You're not being given the information. Now, June Knight, she didn't die from her eating, from her habits, from whatever happens to people's bodies when they don't take care of it. She didn't die from anything from herself. Someone hit her with a car and she died. His name is Daniel Haynes. She should have been listed as a homicide, not a murder. Difference, not a murder, but a homicide. Outside of you doing yourself in, it's all homicides. Everything's a homicide. You have to look at it that way. Okay, you have to look at it that way. It's a homicide. Most deaths are homicides until they're not homicides. Okay, so was she listed in your number? You know your number scheme? Back in 2017, October of 2017, was she listed as a homicide? I bet you not. I bet you not. I'm not going to add her to the 2025 homicide in my list. I'm not going to do that. But I'm here to say that when I get news of someone being involved in a vehicular situation, when the person is dead, they will be listed as a homicide. And I want you to know that my homicide number is going to be higher than the homicide number that the police will give you. Okay, they bet on you being ignorant. They're betting on you being ignorant, and I want to share information with you. I want to share information with you. I want you to understand what the difference between homicide and a natural death or homicide and murders. I'm going to explain all of that to you as I go along, okay? But it's a homicide. A murder is a homicide. All murders are homicides. Not all homicides are murders. Not all homicides are murders, okay? So June 9th was a homicide. June 9th was a homicide. And I put it to you, since you think that my numbers are high. My question to you is, are you hearing all there is to hear from your police force, from your attorney general, from your president, from your prime minister, from your members of parliament? Are you hearing all there is to hear and to know to make you informed so that you can make sounder and better decisions? Are you hearing all that you need to know? And it's an easy question. It's an easy answer. It's either yes or no. It's either yes or no. And I'm telling you, it's a no from the police force, the apparatus there. You're not hearing all there is to know. They're lying to you when they give you numbers at year end about the homicide rate in Barbados. The homicide rate and the murder rate, they're going to be two different numbers. Homicide numbers and the murder numbers will be two different numbers, okay? The homicide is going to be more, and I'm counting the homicides, okay? This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.